Hello everyone, and welcome to this year's final ATV. Today is April 29th, 2021. Hope all of you have enjoyed this school year.
On this week's episode, we take a look at the benefits of lacrosse becoming a school sport, as well as some fun in the kitchen.
I'm Kennedy Funk.
And I'm Maggie Ernest.
ATV starts now. Attention seniors, here are some important dates to remember coming up. Graduation ticket pickup is May 3rd to the 7th, iPad turn-in is May 13th, and cap and gown pickup is May 14th. And of course, graduation and graduation practice is May 17th. If you have any questions or need some more information, check out the senior newsletter or email Ms. Chisholm.
In other news, the Arlington swim team competed at the state tournament and really outperformed the competition, getting 4 new team records and even a state championship. Rain Boyles took first place in the state for the 100 butterflies, setting a new team record and personal best. She again had a personal best and new team record in the 50 free, placing 6th in the state. Matthew Richardson had a personal best and a new team record in the 200 freestyle, placing 19th. The girls' 200 medley relay team, Milana Wirtz, Amber Devini, Rain Boyles, and Michaela Carbash broke the team record by 5 seconds and placed 16 in the state. Personal best time for Jake Brady was in the 200 individual medley. They had a total of 4 out of 7 in personal best times, so congrats to our Tiger swimmers on all the hard work.
We will be right back after this short PSA break.
And now, reporting from the window, here's Kate and Jake with our story of the week.
Thanks, Maggie. Let's take a look at lacrosse and its road to becoming a TSSAA school sport.
I think overall, lacrosse becoming a school sport and being TSSAA adopted is an overall benefit to the game. It allows it to grow and get a little bit more of a support behind it and have a little bit more pride in not just Arlington's team, but all of the teams around the state, and allow it to be kind of the groundswell that it's been able to do in other states like Georgia or Colorado or Denver or California, Utah, where now it's become a major popular sport versus just kind of another sport that's around and offered.
Right, to be considered a school sport, not a club team, you have to be recognized and sanctioned by the TSSAA.
I think benefits of being a club sport are you have a little bit more freedom in your scheduling versus TSSAA guidelines of when you can and can't have season and events and things along those lines. And as a club, you have a little bit more liberty to say, we're going to go off season more than, X number of day window that's provided. It allows us to kind of build development and growth at a better, or have a better ability to build development and growth rather than being limited to a small window.
I think it would really benefit. We've got a lot of kids that play lacrosse here, both boys and girls teams have a big membership. And I think it would just, by becoming a varsity sport, it would really grow the sport, and we would continue to grow, and we would have a lot of kids interested in playing.
I think drawbacks to being a club is you get a little bit less fan support and support from the school, whether it's amenities wise, you're not one of their primary sports or their priority sports. And although Arlington does everything they can to get us, turf field time and things along those, when you're a sponsored school sport, I feel like you're less restricted in potentially priority of when you get to have a facility or not have a facility, and you have a little bit more access to when the facility is available versus not, and you can kind of plan practices around those kind of a thing or those things. And overall, I think just the fan support and school support on that is a benefit.
The difference between being a club sport and a team sport is this: there's not as many club teams out there. If it's a sanctioned sport by the TSSAA, you're competing on a district level, regional level, and on the state championship level against more teams.
So I grew up playing, my high school was a school-sponsored sport, and there's a different level of care and pride in it when it's your school, your team, versus a club team you're not as attached to. There's not as much of a fight for it as like, this is our team. The club team there's not the same kind of buy-in per se. Club in itself kind of has a connotation of this is more something you do for fun or as a recruiting tactic only, versus school sport, you're playing for the name. There's a little bit more of a buy-in from the players when the pride behind schools and being able to trash talk your buddy from whatever other school that you're rivals with or competitive with. That kind of increases when it's a school sport.
Make sure to cheer on your Tigers as they head to their first playoff game against Metro Nashville this weekend. Now back to Kennedy and Maggie at the couch.
And now, take a look at our special news story where we have some fun in the kitchen baking cakes for the seniors.
Welcome to our last gathering of the Blue cohort of seniors. Sort of made it a tradition over the past several years that on our last show, I want to bring up the seniors who have brought you ATV on somewhat of a regular basis this year. Of course, we had to swap out a semester. Ms. Roberts and I swapped students. COVID did so many things to the way we did ATV. But at this last opportunity, I wanted to say thank you to all the seniors who have put in time working packages, working equipment, doing our live streams. They've truly made ATV and the Community Access TV station better this year in this world of COVID, what it was. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to turn it over to you guys to finish up the show.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
For more ATV and creative videos, check out AHS Tiger Life on YouTube.
You can also find past and new live streams on our channel.
We would also like to thank Mr. Hudson for his work that he has done for this program. We hope him and the best in whatever the future may hold for him.
Bye.